Hi there, my name is Caroline and welcome to 2025 Vlogmas. I've never done a Vlogmas before, so I'm going to try it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do every day, but this year I had an idea and today is December 1st, and I thought I'd take you along on my daily journey of making Christmas gifts for my family and a little bit of sewing. So I work from home 3 days a week. No, 2 days a week. Wishful thinking. 2 days a week. And, I'm home 4 days of the 7. So I thought, hey, let me just try this, take you on a journey with me as I try and get some Christmas gifts and some Christmas sewing done. So day one, here's day one. It is Monday. What a day. Monday, December 1st, 2025. So here behind me is a pile of, I took out so many knits from my collection, and I was looking to cut out the new dress, cashmere red Hazelton dress. I just love the collared actual wrap dress. After doing quite a search, and I'm not in the mood to go pull out more fabric, and I'm sure I can find a lot of fabric in my stash, but I found this one. This one was from Fabric Mart Fabrics, and I like the large print, and that would look nice. And I like that it's not see-through. It's a thicker knit, but not too thick, just right for a wrap dress. So I think you're going to see me cutting that out in fast mode. I'm going to do that, and also I'm going to stop this, do this intro, and then when I get a chance, because I'm working, I'm going to cut out the hazel. I had it already set up on my projector, the pattern on my projector, and I'm just going to go ahead and do. I think I was looking at the measurements. Yeah, I wrote it down here, and I think I have to grade between sizes. Yeah, it's a bust of size 16, and waist and hip is a size 20, so I'm going to have to grade few sizes there. Yeah, I'm just looking and seeing if that was right, but I'll double check. So I'll take you along that today. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that done. I also I've made the Sew House 7, the very popular toaster sweater, and I've printed it out again, and I have it here. It's just a quick make, so I'm going to cut that out too, because I am lacking in winter. It's so cold here in Maryland. I digress. It's so cold right now. It's in the 30s. Oh, and anyway, I just realized I go to my closet and I'm seeing a lot of t-shirts. So I need to make at least one of these. So that's me making during the next month will be a couple of toaster sweaters. And I'm going to work on the cashmere red Hazelton dress today. Well, I'm going to cut it out. And then I am going to set up my embroidery machine and let's see if I can turn the camera around and let's see if you can see that. Yeah, right there. I'm not sure if we can focus. That's the design here. It's the Taylor Swift. Is what I've got it on Etsy. It's her new album, and I was gonna put that design in my showgirl era. I'm gonna put that on a sweatshirt for my daughter. So I will catch up with you later, and I hope I continue this today. Vlogmas. Let's see how it goes. I will put it all together by the end of the day and post it. Hi, it is Vlogmas day 2 for December 2nd. I'm just going to put these videos together and post it at the end of the week. I could not come back down to do any sewing after work. Got busy with home stuff. And it's a bad weather day today here in Maryland. It's heavy rain and sleet and all sorts of things, but no snow because Caroline loves snow, and what Caroline loves doesn't happen. So I'm back here taking a little break. It's about 4 p.m. and I thought it's a little slower now. I can do something. So I started the embroidery as a first gift. I have it all hooped on the machine, and I'm going to try and turn this camera around and show you what I'm doing. Let me pause it here and flip this camera around. Okay, here you go. I've managed to put the camera on a little stand here. I am going to see if it's working. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm trying. I had to switch from sewing machine mode to embroidery mode. This is the Husqvarna Designer Epic 3. So let's see what I can do with it. I'll pull up the design here. It says the embroidery machine needs to calibrate. Okay, and then now I'm going to pick the design. I put the design on a USB because I do not like using. I could send it by internet to this, but then what if Wi-Fi goes or something, it's a bad day. So I'm going to pull it up on the USB. Let's see, it says USB file. See if I have it. Yep, I did. There you go. All right, and I got it. This is my daughter's gift. She is a big Taylor Swift fan, and so I thought I'd put her latest, something about her latest album here. So I'm going to change the hoop because I want to use a metal hoop, and I'm also learning. So hoop, I want the 240 by 150 metal hoop. Then it tells me I need an adapter because I'm using the old machine hoop because I kind of like the metal hoop for this because I can use the magnets and I can open I don't have to like squeeze the sweatshirt in. It doesn't create stretch marks. So I like using the magnetic hoop. Anyway, so I did everything on the screen. It says use that. I changed to the embroidery stitch plate. I say apply, and it's coming to me. Okay, it says hoop the metal hoop. All right, let's go. All right, I think I've done it. Okay, all right, it's in position, and I think it's ready to go. And I chose. The lighting is bad here today, so I chose a kind of like an like a turquoise and an orange. So I think the first color to stitch out is the turquoise. So let me go look at it and see yep, the first color is turquoise. So I'm gonna thread this machine. I already have the bobbin thread all ready to go. Oh, come on, I didn't do that properly. Hold the top, go in there, go in there. Okay. And then go here. Let's see. I am only going to be embroidering for a few minutes here. Okay. Okay, it's in position. I put the stabilizer already underneath there. I didn't want to put the film gloss on top. Let's go do this. I'm going to reduce the speed because just want to see how it goes. And this is a sweatshirt I had in my stash. It's doing good. In my stash for about 4 or 5 years. This is from Walmart, and here goes. I'm going to pause it because I want to take out the thread that's hanging thread over there. Where's my embroidery scissors? All right, continue. I think I'll increase the speed of this a little bit. Not max. Okay, maybe I'll go for the max speed because it's okay. Here it goes. Doing this design. Hi everyone. So it is 9:02 at night. I couldn't come back after work. I went upstairs and I did dinner and everything, and came and finished it. I thought I would get it done by 5:30, but something got caught, and the sweatshirt went over the needle. I was not paying attention, and it got snagged. So I had to fix that, and then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it and go for dinner, cook dinner and do what I need to do and come back down. So I'm an early bed person. I go to bed by 9:30. I'm done, and I will take out all the stitching. I'll show you what I've done, and I'm gonna take out all the loose threads. I'm gonna show you what happened. I'm gonna take out all the loose threads tomorrow, and I will come back on Wednesday, December 3rd for another Vlogmas, at my day 3 of Vlogmas. So it says your embroidery is finished. So I am going to unhook this. Is that okay? And good, I am done. Make sure you leave embroidery. It says be sure. Please remove the hoop. I did. Okay. All right. Oh, it's asking me to remove this. Aha. Okay, and then I think I'm done. No, I just needed to go back to position. There you go. And now I'm going to gently take out what I've done. Whoops, I just lost my magnets. Be careful over here. Okay, it's done. Let us see. I also have to take out the backing, the stabilizer in the back. See, there's a stabilizer here. I gotta cut it out tomorrow and take out all these connecting threads, you see. So here is my first Christmas gift from my daughter. It says, in my showgirl, I got it to center, showgirl era, and see all these threads here that I have to just snip them. So that's what I'm gonna do, but I like it. In my, I know my daughter would like it. She actually, I made her, did an embroidery for her in 2017 in the sweatshirt. of a cat right here, and she wears it to this day. And it was also another Walmart sweatshirt, so 17. Oh my goodness, 2017 or 18, 10 years, almost 8 years later, she's still wearing it. Anyway, I will start again tomorrow. I hope you all have a good night. Bye-bye. Take care. Hi, everyone. It's Wednesday, December 3rd. And the third day of Vlogmas, obviously. I'm not sure if this is going to be a Vlogmas video or just a week in the life of Caroline's Handmaids. I am working from home today. It's almost lunchtime, but I took a break now, and I am going to go to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym in a week and a half, and I feel so corrupt, I just need to go. I feel, when I don't go to the gym, I feel heavy. My tummy feels heavy, and I just need to go, and I need to exercise regularly. It's just me. And, also with the diabetes and the other health issues that I have, it's good for me to do that. I would like to get off of insulin and medicine, so I'm working towards that. I monitor my blood sugar. I wear a continuous glucose monitor, and I have reduced my blood sugar quite a bit. It's in the 5 range. I would like to get it lower. And then I want to talk to the doctor about getting off of insulin and just go on tablets, and then even weaning off of that, But they have to adjust a lot of things because I do have hypothyroidism from 26 years, and then this diabetes and other health conditions. So they have to really, look at things. But anyway, I am going to the gym, and when I come back, I have work, but in between work, go to the gym and going to the grocery store real quick. Gonna get an hour, going to the grocery store real quick. I need to pick up something for dinner. And my plans today is to cut out 2 toaster sweaters, one for me and one for my mother. Let's see if that happens. And that's my plan. And then to do an embroidery project, another embroidery gift. This time it's going to be for my son and my husband. Then I'll work on my parents. And then, as the days progress towards Christmas. And then, so those are my plans. And I also want to pull out my spare sewing machines, at least one of them, and keep it ready to go so I don't have to switch around with the embroidery machine, even though it doesn't take more than 5 minutes to switch from embroidery to sewing mode, and vice versa. I just want to keep it on embroidery mode until I'm done with all the embroidery. So I'm going to either pull out my other Husqvarna Viking Topaz 40 or 50. I need to take them in for servicing, even though they're maybe about 2017. I got them in 2017. I think they need a little servicing. I haven't taken it for servicing. It's been working really good, but I've noticed some things that need to be looked at. Or I take out my Bernina, which is 23 years old, and that Bernina is a workhorse, and it works beautifully. So anyway, after I'm done at the gym, I will come back in the evening and chat with you while I cut out my toaster sweaters. All right, I hope you all are having a good Wednesday, December 3rd. And I will talk to you in a few. Bye. Okay, so it is Thursday, December 4th. I did not come back down yesterday. I finished work late after the gym and then came home and got caught up with work and house things and did not come back again. So today I came back down. I'm still working actually, but it's 4:30. I'm gonna take a little break and do this. I think I'm almost done with work, but anyway, so I thought I'll show you. I'm gonna set up my projector, and my projector right there, and then I am going to calibrate it. It's already done, but I'm gonna just show you how it's done. I'm gonna calibrate it. These lines on this projector, on the projectors.com, they have this beautiful tool that you don't have to mess around with, like moving anything, or just a little setup of your projector, and you make sure the grid on this projector that they provide you, a grid, it just matches up with you fool around till you get the grid to match. They say the largest space you can. I set it up for 24 inches wide and 18 inches in height. So mine is actually kind of perfect. I don't care about like a millimeter, but right now this end right here is not matching up. It's just a little, I need to pull it down a bit, and then I should be good. I'm gonna pull this line down so it matches exactly to that mark. It's just, let me go back here. Yep, everything is, this side needs to go a little to the right. And I am good. Let's see if I can move it. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And then now that it's calibrated, all you need to do is pull the pattern up. So the pattern that I'm using is the Sew House 7 toaster sweater one. They don't have the projector files as yet, so I'm using the AO. You can use the AO too. You can actually even use the PDF, but you will have to stitch the pieces together kind of on the screen. And there's a way of doing that I haven't fooled around, but projectors.com has a tutorial of how you can stitch the PDF together here. Stitch the PDF pieces as well if the pattern company does not have projector files. The pattern company that I use mostly is Love Notions, and they have the projector files, but some of them don't. I think Ellie and Mac has, and Pattern Emporium has. Yeah, I am going to now, so I'm using the AO file, so I'm going to pull up the Sew House 7. So when you don't have the AO files, you cannot just pull up, when you don't have the projector files, you cannot just pull up the the size that you want. You kind of have to you'll see. So I'm going to project. There you go. I pulled it up. I opened the file. So here's the sleeve, and I am making a size large. I'm going to use this. I have this leftover fabric from Joann's that I had. I'm going to use this for my mother, and I hope I have enough. Yeah, I think that should be enough. I'm going to use that for her. And then I'm going to use this. I already made Love Notions laundry day tee for my mother with this, so I'm going to make one for myself in this. So here we go. Let's show you how I do. I'm just going to do a one piece, and then I'm going to come back when I am done. So with when you project patterns, you need a lot of weights to keep it down, because you can actually increase the. My cat is asking to be let out, so I'm going to let her out first. There you go. There you go. It's nicely done. So for the sleeve, I don't need to grade out. I'm gonna go pull it down a little bit because I'm going to use every bit of this fabric, because I need 2 sleeves. And but I'm going to cut them separately, because instead of folding it over, because I don't know if I have enough on the fold. And these are some excellent pattern weights that my nephew made for me. He collects scrap metal, and he makes belt buckles and historic things. Actually, this is an eagle on it, and he collects scrap metal and does this. I mean, it's just awesome what he does. I will I remember, or on my Friday stores, I'm going to leave links of, he has an Etsy shop as well. He'll design what you want, but he, you know, I'm helping him, and he's just such a sweet kid. He has a nice channel as well. I'll plays the piano and all that stuff. But when I saw him make this, I said, "Can I have some?" And he says, "Sure, sure, Auntie." And he gave these to me. I bought it off of him. I think I paid $30 for 4 of them, but they are super heavy. And then I just like that, you know, it's handmade, and it's something that he loves to do. Anyway, here you go. So I use these heavy ones. So I am going to do a size large. So I need to figure out, because I can't see, because they don't have layering. You could do the magnify button to see which, that's a medium, so it's a extra small, small, medium, large, and I think the biggest size is XXL. So it's the 3rd line for the cutting. So I'm gonna use the extra large, the large for the sleeve, and then I'm gonna grade out for, I'm gonna get my other pattern weights. Here you go. I'm gonna cut out one piece, and then I will come back and show you the finished product. I'm gonna cut out both shirts. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna try and work my microphone. I'm gonna have to order a new microphone. Not sure. I got a new iPhone, and it doesn't work with the iPhone 17, so I have to get a new one. Okay, so here we go. I put a lot of, because it's not paper piece, so this can shift, the fabric can shift, so I use a lot to keep it in place. And usually not this much, but I just want to make sure that it is. So here you go. Let's cut this, that it works. So extra large, XXL, okay. All right. And then I'm gonna cut and watch some Vlogmases. Cut. You know, with also, if you have a hard time seeing these lines, you can actually increase the thickness of these lines to the thickness you would like. And this is going, there's one sleeve all done. And I am going to come back to you after I'm done cutting both of them. We'll talk to you later. Okay, so it's Friday, December 5th, Vlogmas day 5. I will have this video uploaded either at the end of the day, at night, or tomorrow morning. I'm planning to do 5 days of Vlogmas all the way to the 25th, and it's posting every day, every 5 days. So I'm here threading, changing my cover stitch, my serger / cover stitch. This is the Husqvarna Viking Ember Air 600. It was in the cover stitch mode. And now I am switching to serger. Done. That didn't take too long, did it? Let's see. Now let me run the stitch and see. Yep, that's working beautifully. I want to see how long it's going to take me to make one toaster sweater. I have to go up and put on the oven. My husband's coming from work and he usually wants something to eat, a snack or something. So I'm going to put some chicken patties in the oven for him. And my kids are going out for a movie, so I'm gonna have some free time. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this right now and come back when I start sewing this up. So I'm here at the cutting table, and I'm going to start sewing the toaster sweaters. I'm going to put a timer on, and stopwatch on. I'm going to stop it every time I move, but I want to see how long it takes me to make a toaster sweater. But I am going to make 2 at the same time. I am going to do, batch sewing, I guess. So I'm going to start like one seam on one, do the same on both at the same time. So, and then let's see how long it takes. I have the instructions on my laptop, which I really don't need the instructions, but I am going to use them. So you probably just see my hand going, and yeah, let's go up. Let me put that stopwatch on my thing. Okay, here we go. So it says, let's see how long it takes. I will be probably forwarding. Let me get the pieces out here. I hope I did this right. That's the front of one. Take the front. I know it's the front because that's a single notch on both. So it says take the front and put a sleeve. Line and serge. So I'm just going to use the serger, like I said, for the whole thing. So there's one attached. Okay, I'm going to do it the same on my mother's as well. Okay. Here we go. Let's serge it 5/8. Making sure I did that correctly. Yes. Okay, both of these are done on one side. I'm gonna go look at the instructions and proceed to the next step. Okay, so now I'm going to go and press the seams toward, they said, toward the back. I'm not sure what that was, but my cat just growled. Okay, I have pressed the seams. Now, Snips wants to be also helping me. Right, Snippy? This is the back. Okay. You lay that there. And then we're going to take the sleeve, this sleeve, and attach it. This sleeve and attach it here, I think. Yeah. So it says you got to lay the back down. I know I made this. This can't be this as complicated as I'm making it. And then you take this bodice, this is the front bodice, put it there, and you're going to lay this sleeve here and attach it here, like that, like so. And then serge it. Yes, Snips, you just came in and she's crying to go out again. Who knows what she does. She does this all night as long as I'm here. It's in, out, in, out. And I am the perfect cat mommy, and I love to do that. Okay. My kids say that I spoil my cats, especially my daughter. She is the cat mommy, but she says I spoil them. She says I give them, feed them, treats, feed them. They just need to say meow and I run. Oh, I love my kitties. All right, that side is done. So I'm gonna do the same. I need to go up and make dinner. We usually have a late dinner. My husband's already home and he had his snack, and he has this really horrible schedule. He just gets one day off and then he has to work on Sunday. So he's already tired. He's all constantly on his feet. I think he's just gonna have those chicken patties and sleep, and I'm gonna cook and keep it in the fridge so the family can eat tomorrow. My kids will come back home. They went out for a movie. All right, let's go. And they'll come and eat. I'm gonna make some I'm gonna make some chicken curry and some rice. And for my daughter, who's vegan, I still have to decide what I'm gonna make her. I'm either gonna do a chana masala, which is a chickpeas, creamy chickpeas tomatoey curry, or a tofu and vegetable curry. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, let me go to the machine and finish this side, and then okay, let's go and, oh, I see the picture now. Let's go and iron those seams. Okay, that's done, and now I'm gonna go to the next steps. Taping it. So where is the other sleeve? The sleeve is in the middle, the bodice, and now I need another sleeve. So oh, there, here. So I'm going to take this sleeve and attach it now to a bodice, right? So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to repeat here. So we take, Kitty is back and she's going to ask me in 30 seconds to go out. I am not going to play this game anymore. Okay, let's go to the next step. Going to go and iron. Wow, even, oops, something is in my eye. I put on a makeup in the morning for my work, just in case I'm in calls or something, which I usually am. And if I have to get on camera. So here's a full circle. I'm just going to attach, you know, whatever to make it a full circle. Let me put this. I hope I did this right. I really do. Otherwise, it's all going in the trash. Sweetie, you back? Hi, sweetie. I have said many times that she has her babies upstairs. They're 4 years old. They were born in 2002. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, they're going to be 6. They're going to be 4 on February 2nd. You know, she was a stray, and we rescued her. And when the kittens were 8 weeks, she went into heat. I know I've said this before, but those of you who are new, we rescued her from the backyard. And somebody else's, actually, across the street. We could see her under the porch of the person, our neighbors. And then my son saw, and then we went and knocked on the neighbor's door. She had 2 kittens with her. And we asked the neighbor if they knew there's a cat under her porch, and she said no. Long story short, we rescued her and brought her in. And then we got the kittens that were with her fixed. One day she escaped and she came back pregnant. Hi, sweetie. We didn't have the heart to abort the babies. Abort the babies. So she gave birth to 4 kittens at my feet here at my office. And then at 8 weeks, we decided we would get her kittens fixed. She had 4 kittens. I called a shelter place, like a Spay Now, and they did it for $25 a kitten. And because she was going into heat, and her boyfriend was outside knocking on the door, and she was going into more heat. It was like a romantic thing. And as soon as we saw that, she was banging on the door from the inside. He was banging from the door on the outside. Because we have 3 of her older kittens. Anyway, we called the vet. We took her in because she was feral. The vet gave her the most strong, because she was kind of, behaved very ferally. They gave her the strongest sedative. And when we brought her back, hi, sweetie. When we brought her back, she was another human being. She was another kitten being, cat being. She wanted nothing to do with her cats, her kittens, her 4 babies, her older one, and the 2 that we saw. Anyway, we had to separate them. The 4 kittens live upstairs. They're not kittens, they're cats. Other 2 levels. She lives here in the basement in my office. She has other rooms to roam. And when we showed her her kittens after she came back from being spayed, she literally wanted to eat them up. And she gets along with any other cats in the house. She just is a monster. Like, she's a different person, not a monster. She wants to be an alone cat. So she's the lucky one. She gets the entire basement to herself. I digressed. Now I am going to go and finish this up. Yay, we have a sweater coming up. So, looks like we have something taking place here. Let me show you. Come on. Okay. Yep, that's it. So here is one. I'm gonna pause this video, go up and cook dinner and come back. Excuse me. And see if I come back. I probably will. And here's the second one. This is looking nice too. My mother would like this one. She likes thicker ones. So let's see. It is exactly 45 minutes And I completed 2 toaster sweaters, the bodice, right? I'm gonna come back and attach the neckband, attach the sides, and attach the band, and we are done. So 45 minutes to get 2 bodices of the toaster sweater. So let me show you the chicken curry right there. That's that. And I gotta clean the stove up. And here is the chickpea curry. It's vegan. It has vegan cream in it. And I'll just serve that up for dinner. And if I don't see, this will end Vlogmas for day 5.